Okay, the news with Jay-Z, he might get a little bit of a break, believe it or not, because his request to file for dismissal of the grape accusers lawsuit is actually granted by a judge. It has been updated as of lately, though. This is from Us Weekly here, I'm reading right now. Starts off with a headline saying, like, Jay-Z's request to file for dismissal of grape accusers lawsuit granted by judge. So basically, there's enough inconsistencies. I think the statute of limitations ran out. So the person, like, the person's ability to, launch to file a lawsuit against Jay-Z is pretty much done. This is what it says here. Jay-Z is a step closer in his quest to dismiss a lawsuit accusing him of the year 2000 rape of a 13-year-old girl. On Thursday, January 2nd, Judge Annalisa Torres of the 7th District of New York granted a request from the rap mogul's lawyer, Alex Spiro, to file a motion to dismiss the case on procedural grounds per court documents shared via X by legal affairs journalist Megan C. Kuniv. Interesting. And this goes here to say that Spiro argued on Monday, December 30th, to Judge Torres that the woman suing Jay-Z cannot make a claim against a rapper, real name is Sean Carter, under the New York City Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act law because it only came into the fact after she alleged she was assaulted by Jay-Z. So basically, she should have done it pretty much immediately. Some people say, like, well, it's such a traumatizing event. It sometimes takes victims a while to come forward and speak. But in some cases, they come right away because there's a statute of limitations that people who be accused will use that, to run the clock out, you believe it or not. They say, like, look, you wait too long, you can't do anything. And the sad part, it could be situations the person could be guilty of sin, but if you don't, file before the statute of limitations are up, unless you can find a special circumstance, there's nothing you can do about it. It continues here. In a lawsuit, the woman, identified only as Jane Doe, claims she was raped by Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs at an MTV Music Awards after party in September 2000, but she was just 13 years old. Both stars denied the allegation. Now, quickly, though, I want to say, how on earth a 13-year-old got there? Who allowed her? Where's her parents? I'm not saying the 13-year-old deserves it, but where were their parents? What's going on in the house for a 13-year-old try to go to an MTV Music Award party to meet one of these two men? What's going on there? That's weird. I mentioned something about my other video, and I'm going, where were the parents? What happened to her was wrong, but still, where were the parents? I've been looking at the parents awfully hard. And I can promise you, I know the defense, I look at the parents and say, yeah, what's going on with that? I promise you that. The New York City law offering civil recourse to victims of gender-motivated violence came into effect December of that year. It was amended in December 2022 to allow a two-window for people to come forward with historical claims that might have otherwise passed the statute of limitations. According to Judge Torres, decisions Thursday, Jay-Z's lawyer has been granted permission to file a motion to dismiss the case by February 6th. So you got till the beginning of February to dismiss the case by then. Jane Doe's attorneys will then have until January 28th to file opposition papers. Okay, Jay-Z has a chance to reply by March 1st. This is not going to be no open shut case. This is going to drag on for a little bit, though. But what would be kind of weird, though, if this time it gets dragged to May, which may coincide with Diddy's case. Wouldn't it be kind of weird? Maybe ironic. He continued, plaintiff asserts a violation of the GMV law for conduct that purportedly occurred in September 2000, but the GMV law was not enacted until December 19, 2000. 3 months after the FAC claims the conduct occurred and cannot apply retroactively to create a cause of action unavailable to plaintiff at the time of question. Okay. I'm not a law firm expert. I don't know the law terminology, so I'm not going to try and explain it. Anybody who's like an expert lawyer, maybe a lawyer, attorney, even a clerical of the court, if you know what it means, let me know, because I have no clue. Okay, it goes on to say, Doe's attorney, Tony Busby, wrote a letter to Judge Torres on Tuesday, December 31st, opposing Jay-Z's request to file for dismissal. Busby wrote that defendant's argument as to the GMVA is unpersuasive, as it is contrary to the law's primary intention to make it easier for victims of gender-motivated violence to seek civil remedies in court, not as the defendant would have it. Make it harder per court document shared by Kunif by Thursday. Interesting. Okay. Last week, Judge Torres said in the court document obtained by TMZ, them again, that Jane Doe can remain unnamed as she refused Jay-Z's first attempt to have the lawsuit dismissed and Jane Doe's identity revealed. However, the judge noted the circumstances could change as the case moves forward. Torres stated that she intends to revisit the issue if and when the case progresses. Doe's attorney, Busby, and Jay-Z are also locked in their own legal battle. Jay-Z is suing Busby, accusing him of extorting and defamation. Busby filed his own suit against Jay-Z Rock Nation earlier this month, alleging the company bribed his clients to file lawsuits against him, threatening former clients and impersonating state officials. Rock Nation called the lawsuits baloney. So basically, Jay-Z, even for the sake of argument, if Jay-Z get this case dismissed, what make you think there are not other lawsuits coming to haunt him? Look at Diddy. He thought he could put out one fire. He thought he could plug in one hole. But the problem in Diddy's case, he's worse off than Jay-Z. Jay-Z's trying to be smart enough not to be caught up in too much problems. Because Jay-Z tried to plug in one hole here, one hole here. But I promise he'd be like the boy in the dike. For every one hole he try to plug, there might be 5 more springing out. Diddy might have the dam bursting, and it's going to be horrendous. Right now, we don't see it, but all I say, it takes one person, one brave soul, especially a celebrity, to step forward and testify against P. Diddy. It's going to be done. Same thing with Jay-Z. It takes one person, especially a celebrity, to step forward and testify against Jay-Z. It is over. I wonder if Rihanna's going to say something at some point. I wonder. Anyway, folks, what's your thoughts on this? I post a link to go with it. Leave me your thoughts in the comments down below. Peace.